Dear students, welcome back to geography class. Last class we discussed about the pressure belts. Now we are going to discuss about the wind, pressure gradients, Coriolis effect, permanent winds, trade winds, westerlies and easterlies winds, polar easterlies, and also you can see that the seasonal winds, land breezes, sea breezes, monsoon local winds like Chinook, Fawn, Mistral, and variable winds like cyclones and anticyclones. These are the important topic we are going to study through this video. Okay. Now we can continue. The long topic you can understand, tough. That's why here I split and shown to you. The winds within this video. Types of winds. This already you remember that last class we study about the atmospheric pressure gradient. Isobars. Equal experiencing pressure. We can draw a line and shown that isobars. Wherever the high pressure area, low pressure area, we can easy to read with the help of isobars. Imaginary line which connect points of same pressure. If there is a high pressure means we can draw with the high pressure lines. Indicates low pressure and the farthest circle will be the lowest pressure. So if you look at the right hand side of the letter, the heads you can see that the lower pressure, which means the farthest circle is very close. But if you look at a H, letter H, farthest circle of the circle, which is the far most away from the letter, actually it is distance. When there is a gradual decreases or slow decreases of pressure, which means there is a huge difference between isobars. You have a slow wind, but when there is a sudden decreases in the pressure, which many isobars indicating that pressure is becoming slow or becoming less very fast because of the change in pressure variations. Between high pressure and low pressure creates winds, but the difference is sudden. It creates a difference in gradual decreases and increases. Now we can study the factors affecting the wind speed. You all knowing that temperature which affect the wind directions. The wind is formed by difference in pressure. The more the difference, the more the speed. Around the earth, the more difference we can see that. Trade winds are the surface winds which move from the whole latitudes to doldrums. In the northern hemisphere, there are the northeast trade winds in southern hemisphere and southeast trade winds in southern hemisphere. Factors affecting the wind speed. According to pressure gradient, we know that wind is formed by a difference in pressure. The more the difference, the more the speed. Friction, resistance of the surface area. The winds are named by the direction from which they blow. For example, west wind blows from west towards to east, and the northeast wind blows from northeast towards the southwest. Here you can see that one other factor, that Coriolis effect, deflects the wind towards right in the northern hemisphere and left in the southern hemisphere. It is also known as Farrell's law. This all points you already knowing, that's why I didn't explain about Farrell's law, many times I told you. This is Coriolis force is the one of the another factor, okay, for the direction, changing of the direction of the wind. World wind systems divided primary circulation, secondary circulation and tertiary circulations. Under the primary circulations, there you can see that trade winds, easterly winds, trade winds is also known as easterly winds, westerly winds or anti-trade winds, polar easterlies. Then second, you can see the secondary circulation of the wind, also known as periodic winds. Under the periodic winds, you can see land breeze is there, sea breezes are there, and also monsoon winds. Then third category is tertiary circulations. Under that you can see mountain and valley winds. It is also known as katabatic and anabatic wind. Then other local winds like Lu, Fon, Chinook, Sirocco, Sunda and all. Then cold winds also we can see Mistral, Blizzard, Bora. These are some other examples of cold and hot local winds. Also you can see the other factors, latitude. Latitude determine the high pressure and low pressure points. Origins of the terminus of wind depends upon the latitudes. Wind directions, you can see that determine high pressure and low pressure points. Equatorial region, you can see that low pressure center, and you can move towards to the temperate region, frigid zone. Polar regions, you can see that pressure variation is there. Polar region creating high pressure, equatorial region creating low pressure. According to that, the wind direction also will change. Then altitude, higher the altitude, lower the pressure. So, at higher altitudes, winds are more common since low pressure receives winds. This factor just now only we completed, Higher altitude, what happened? Lower the pressure. Lower altitude, higher the pressure, comparing to, according to the altitude, okay? And we discuss about world wind system. We already study primary, secondary and tertiary winds. Also under the category also. Now we can continue to study. Okay, here we can continue again the types of winds. Permanent or prevailing winds always flow between latitudes, cover large area like continents. Example, westerlies and easterlies. Trade winds and anti-trade winds are known as permanent winds or prevailing winds. Now, see here, you can see that types of winds, that red color region, equatorial region and yellow color temperate region. Usually, we will get trade winds and anti-trade winds. Next you can see seasonal or periodic winds. Under the seasonal periodic winds, I already told you, land breeze is there, sea breezes are there, monsoon winds, summer monsoon and winter monsoons are there. Occasionally flow and reverse directions, cover large like countries. Example, we already understood, summer monsoon, winter monsoon. Daily basis you can see that land breezes and sea breezes. Daytime, you can see that daytime from sea to land, sea breezes are there. And night time from land to sea, land breezes is there according to pressure variations. Then we can continue to study the local winds. Local winds are maybe warm or cool. Cold winds and hot winds are there. over a small area cities for a particular period of time experiencing local winds. These are the types of winds. Small idea about the types of winds. I think you learn. On the surface of the earth you can see different places, different type of the winds experiencing. How to find the direction of permanent winds? As you all knowing that the pressure belts are there and the permanent winds, equatorial low pressure area, purple color you can see arrows are showing equatorial low pressure area, and the northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere you can see experiencing trade winds, easterlies or trade winds. Then we are moving towards to subtropical high pressure region, both the northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere you can see the westerlies. Westerlies wind is also known as anti-trade winds. It is not supporting the traders, that is why it is known as anti-trade winds. Middle equatorial low pressure center doldrums you can see that experiencing trade winds. These trade winds are easterlies are giving support to the traders. That's why this wind is known as trade winds. Then you are moving towards to the polar region. You can see that polar easterlies, north polar easterlies and south polar easterlies are there. This is starting from the polar regions towards to equatorial region. That blue color arrows are showing polar easterlies, north and south polar easterlies winds. The direction also given. Okay, according to the direction only name also given, easterlies and westerlies. From east towards to west means it is known as easterlies. From west towards to east means it is known as westerlies. Okay, which direction it is starting. According to that, we can see that the name also will change. Okay, I think you got an idea about the permanent winds. Permanent winds or primary winds. Okay. Okay, I already told you the pink color is showing trade winds, equatorial region, originates in the subtropical high pressure belts and blow towards equatorial low pressure belts, 30 degree north and 30 degree south. The northern hemisphere deflects in right and southern hemisphere it deflects in left. In the south side deflects in left side and blows towards the northwest, hence called southeast trade winds. It brings heavy rain to eastern coast on shore and no rain to the western coast. Okay, it brings heavy rain to eastern coast and no rain to western coast. Okay, these permanent winds. Trade winds, I think you got an idea. Trade winds are the surface winds which move from the host latitude to doldrums. In the northern hemisphere, there are northeast trade winds and southern hemisphere southeast trade winds. Okay. It resulting in quite a few deserts in the western hemispheres, Atacama, Great Australian Kalahari deserts, because of the blow of equatorial low pressure areas, north and south trade winds. Now we can continue to, already this all I explained. Okay, yellow arrow you already seen. the westerlies. Now blue arrows, I already told you, easterlies winds from polar high pressure belts and blow towards the polar low pressure belts 90 degree to 60 degree north and south. The north hemisphere deflects in right side and blows towards the southwest. The southern hemisphere it deflects left and blows towards to equatorial regions. Now we can continue to study the seasonal winds. Seasonal shifting winds.